very alive and very exciting.
Her level of integrity and her spirituality.
Sharon Drew Morgan just threw the gauntlet on the floor.
She was awesome. I thought she got right to the heart of the matter.
Until now, sales has been about pushing product in some way so that the other person understands that they need it or they're supposed to buy it. And sales has been, until now, about presenting, pitching, offering, advertising, marketing your product to the right demographic in the right way so the odds are good that that group will find your information and know what to do with it. I have to tell you something. Information does not teach people how to make a decision. I'm going to say that again. Information does not teach people how to make a decision. The only way you will change your mind or make a decision is when your values get touched, when your belief system gets engaged and is willing possibly to add something new to what it's already doing. Decisions do not get made at the drop of a hat, even when they look like they do. So let me break down how people decide, because once they make a decision, then they need the pieces of information because then they know what to do with it. Unless people are already positioned to want something specifically and know already how they got there, where they're going, what they're going to do with it, those people need the information at that point, but not until then. So telling them that you're terrific doesn't mean anything. When you're in a system, there's nothing right, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing good, there's nothing bad. It just is, or the system would have changed already. So when people say, I'm going to do this, they're not going to do it, or they would have done it already. So, where are you? In order for anyone, any person in a system, to see all the elements that exist, all of the arteries and veins that have kept them where they are, that have maintained and created the problem, they need to come out and take a look back so they can see the full view of variables, right? Because inside, it's flat, it looks fine, it looks normal. It's only when you move out here and look back and go, oh my goodness, look what's going on. I didn't recognize that when I was in it. So the person has to come out somehow to look at where indeed they are. What are all the elements that exist? Then, once you're out here, what do you notice? What's missing? Because it didn't look missing when you were in there. At the point you recognize that indeed something is missing, which felt normal 5 minutes ago probably, what do systems have to do? They have to fix it. Now, is the first thing that happens with this system that they're going to run out and get someone, some strange someone to come in and fix it for them? No. Systems try to fix things on their own with what's familiar, because you bring something strange into a system, what happens? Chaos, disruption. Systems don't want to change. At the point the system realizes it can't fix it with what's familiar, now it has a problem, because it knows it has to add or bring in something new, but it has to manage all the variables that have existed, that have maintained and created the status quo, and then need to be managed so there won't be disruption. We try everything we can to fix our problems with what we're familiar with.